it's Lena, and this is my first face-to-face YouTube video. So, eek! Okay, so I wanted to do the video response to Kitty Scrapper's tag, and she is a YouTuber, a fantastic YouTuber, who makes process videos and shares a bunch of fun stuff. So, there's a bunch of questions, and I have them written down here, and I'm just going to answer them. So, question number one is, why did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel because I think, like most, I enjoy watching YouTube videos. I watch YouTube videos any chance that I get. When the baby's napping and I get 5 minutes to relax, I'm watching YouTube videos. When I'm in the car killing time, I'm watching YouTube videos. I need to know how to do something, something on my computer, or, you know, how to, I'm watching YouTube videos. So, I started just watching, really. And then, I've scrapbooked for a long time, probably about 11, 12, maybe 13 years. And so I originally just kept it to myself, and then when I did start watching YouTube videos, I was hooked. Like, there are so many great YouTubers out there, and I've always scrapbooked, that, like, made layouts, and that was my first, I guess, passion. But then I also got into mixed media, and I got into altering items, like picture frames, and just, I don't know, cards. I got into Copic coloring. I got my hands into everything. So I watched a lot of videos. I made process or show videos for design teams that I was on. I applied for design teams through my YouTube videos. So that's the whole mishmash of that. I started doing process videos the beginning of this year. So I've watched them forever. But I only started doing process videos, I think it was January of 2015. That's when I got my act together, and that's when I started filming and processing and uploading myself, scrapbooking, versus what I was uploading was shares or hauls or altered projects I had already completed and just showing you and telling you what I did. So, number two, what is your scrapping style at the moment? I'm all over the place. I really like clean. I really like simple. But then there are days where I like to get messy, and mixed media comes into play, and you know, I get messy with paints, and I get messy with watercolors, and my style changes on the daily depending on my mood. But I have to say that for the most part, I really enjoy clean and simple layouts versus, I guess, the second part of this question, which is, how has your style changed? So when I first started scrapbooking all those years ago, I started, I used to buy Jolie's, which are like very puffy embellishments, and I used to fill my page with those things, and I used to print my own pictures at home back in the day. And I used to make them really small. So, like, let's say, I don't know, what's that? I don't know, 1.5 by 2.5 inches. And I would put a whole bunch of pictures. Like, sometimes I'd fit like 8 or 10 on a page, and just, then I'd start putting all the Jolies. And it was a hot mess, guys. It was so, like, looking back, it's amazing how much you progress as an individual and you find your style. So it's definitely changed. Number three is, what project have you been meaning to start for a while now? I don't think there's an actual project I've been meaning to start. However, I have been wanting to dabble more into project life, I guess, pocket page layouts for pictures that are, they're just way too many pictures to put on one layout. Instead, I would like to do those pocket page style, not Project Life, because I can't keep up. There's no way I can't keep up to Project Life. Life is just way too busy, and my brain is too scattered to remember or even write down, you know, this happened on this. I can't do that. Sorry, guys. But I want to get into more pocket page layouts. I've done a few. One has been sitting in queue to be uploaded to YouTube, I don't know, for like 2 months now. I don't think I have the courage to upload it because it's my first one and I'm not too sure about it. But another thing is I really want to get much more into mixed media, which I love mixed media. I just never show my mixed media process videos, and I think it's because they take so long. I think it's because I myself don't like sitting through process videos that are like 15 and 20 minutes long. And when you do mixed media backgrounds and just mixed media pages, they just take so much longer because of the drying time of paint and you know, gesso and mediums and stuff. So I don't know, I don't turn the camera on, and when I really should, because there are people that enjoy watching the process of that. You know, I like to keep my videos anywhere between 8 and 12 minutes. I try not to, I edit a lot of stuff out, a lot of things that are not necessary, like gluing down thickers and removing foam dots, the backing from foam dots. So, you know, I remove all those kinds of things. Some people leave them in. And I don't mind watching some of them, but I mean, when videos are like 25, half an hour, you know, 30 minutes long, then I personally can't sit through that, just because I have a little one and she's 1.5 and she's very rambunctious and I just can't. So, number 4 is, what collection would you save from your burning craft room? New and old. Okay, so I don't have a particular favorite collection. I have a brand that I am obsessed with at the moment, and it's been an obsession for a little while. So I guess it qualifies as it's a staple. It's a like. It's a love. So it's crepe paper. I would save anything crepe paper. I love the crepe paper Journey collection. I love the Craft Market. I love Open Book. So I would risk my life. I would risk my life for crepe paper. So there's my plug to you, crepe paper, even though I know you're not watching. Let's see. Or collections you wish you still owned. Yeah, I hoard, so I still have a lot of stuff. There are times where I buy 2 sets of things just because I want to hold one and I want to keep one and I also want to use one. So, what paper stash do you regret buying? I don't regret buying paper stashes because I'm a paper fiend and paper is paper. But I have to say that I do regret buying some supplies. So when I first started scrapbooking, because I just started out and didn't know any better, I would buy things that were economical. Like, okay, let me explain that. That sounds really weird. Okay, so things like bulk colored paper. Well, yeah, it's a great deal for, let's say, $5 or $10 and you get like 100 multicolored sheets of paper. But in reality, I wasn't using all of it or even half of it or, you know, a fraction of it. So really, it was wasted and I was not fond. It took me a little while, but I realized what I like and what I didn't like. I realized that I like a better quality cardstock. I like thicker quality cardstock just for my own preference. I like the feel of it. And so those economy packs are thin. The paper is thin. And they're good for certain things, you know. They're good for certain projects. They're just not good for my needs. Also things like adhesive. When I first started, I was buying adhesive. I was buying like glue runners at the dollar store. I didn't know any better. And I was heartbroken when I went and dug out one of my first albums and everything had fallen off the page and was sitting in the bottom of the page protector. I was like, gasp, oh my goodness, like, how is this even happening? So I realized that adhesive and paper were things that I was interested in spending a lot of money on. Let's be honest. For those of you who watch my process videos, know how much stinking tape I use. Although I use the Scotch brand now in my ATG gun, and I don't need to use as much because the stick and the quality and the hold of it is so much better, I always reflect back to that moment when I opened my scrapbook page, one of my first scrapbook albums, and everything had come off the page. So hence I cement everything down, and it is what it is. Where would you like to take your channel in the next year? Okay, so that's a good question. As far as my channel goes, I've gotten so many more likes and subscribers than I ever thought I'd have. I would, however, like to upload more frequently. I think as baby girl gets a little bit older, I'll be able to actually come up with a plan and a routine. Right now I'm uploading twice a week, so usually the beginning of the week and then at the end of the week, but it's not every week. I'm not consistent. I try for the most part, but a lot of times things are sitting on my computer not being uploaded. Things don't get vlogged about. Things don't get posted. Even with social media, sometimes I slack because life happens, people. And as much as I would love to be on the computer all day long and watch process videos and other people's YouTube channels, and I just can't. I have a kid, and I have a busy kid, and she demands my attention. So for now, until she's older, or maybe she starts school or whatnot, it is what it is. I'll upload when I can, but I would like to get on a more regimented schedule, at least twice a week, again, to continue, but to be more consistent in my upload. You know what? I would also like to try vlogging. I don't know who wants to stare at this mug all day, not all day, but who wants to watch a video of me, I don't know, trotting around town or on like random adventures, but that's something. Like, I watch vlogging videos too. Like, I think those are fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a weirdo. And the last question is, who would you collaborate with on a scrappy YouTube challenge? Okay, this is a good one. Mainly because there are so many good YouTubers. Just a few names, because I know I'm not going to mention everybody. But I love Inky Quill, Adele. I love Victoria Calvin. Let's see, who else? Missy Whitten. Oh, yep. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Dare I say Christina Werner? I don't know, I don't really make cards that often, but I love her. Okay, yeah, so there are so many people, and anybody, I have to put it out there, anybody who wants to collaborate with me, if there are any, let me know. Let's do something fun. Let's do it. Let's get going. Let's do it. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope this was a little scary for me. I think I'm okay. I think I'll be more afraid to push the upload button onto my computer, my YouTube channel. But thanks so much, guys, for sitting through this and watching this video, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And if you have any questions, leave them down below in the description. No, in the comment section. You can't leave things in the description bar. I can. But leave them in the comment section below, and I will try my best to get back to you. I usually try my best, but it's sometimes just time gets away from me, and that's life. So anyways, again, I digress. I keep going back, but thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you all in the next video. Thank you. Bye.